talk about nighttime sword fishing. One of my favorite things in the world to do. I spent years on the water nighttime sword fishing. I tell you this, every year is different. There was a 20-year period where we never looked at the bottom, and now we study the bottom, which makes us learn more about the surface. In this film, you're going to see three different parts. We're going to talk about tackles and bait, rods, reels, strips for bait, squids at night, tinker mackerels at night, blue runners at night. We're going to go into a section about the boat, setup of the boat, and tactics, techniques. First, we're going to talk about game planning. Before you leave the inlet, you have to have an understanding of where you're going and why you're going there. You have to map all those things out. We're going to talk about current and wind and moon phase and thermocline and all of those ingredients that go in. And I'm going to sweat just like I'm sweating now because I love it. And each one of these sections is going to be an hour or more. So let's do this. This guy, well, with a boat like that, it doesn't look like he's sword fishing, but he may be going out and take the rods out later. We're going to get right into it. Nighttime sword fishing. Here we go. I don't think he's going sword fishing. Like I said, we're going to go step by step into this. Before we ever think about tackle, baits, we're going to talk about the game plan, the thought process. And this is where the trips are made. This is where fish are caught before the actual trip. A couple films back, I remember doing a dolphin video, how to catch the most dolphin you could in a trip, how to fill your box with dolphin to be exact. But by the time you cross the stakes at the inlet, everything, your preparation, your thought process is already done. And a lot of that has to be here. The execution of the fishing out there, okay, needs to be thought about right here. What we're going to do now, nighttime sword fishing. We're going to go through a list. Right up here you can see a list, moon, wind, current, other things that we're going to talk about. And we're going to dissect each one of these things for nighttime sword fishing. Moons are going to be different, tides are going to be different, wind's going to affect the fishery different.